What's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to create an FL Studio template. It's very simple. If you ever go to File and New from Template, you'll see some preloaded sessions already there that came with the program. I don't generally use these. They sound kind of cheesy, so I usually use empty and just load my own sounds. Now if you're a person that likes to use similar sounds with every song that you do and you want to set that as a template, I'll show you how here. So here I've loaded some basic drums, claps, hi-hats, snares. I've added a claw for my channel section. I've also linked my drum to my mixer, added a parametric equalizer, and in this instance, let's just say this is how I want my screen to open every time I open FL Studio. You want to save this as a template. This is also helpful if you have a MIDI controller that you have to assign your knobs and sliders to. You want to save this as a template so you don't have to do that every single time. I have an Oxygen 49 and I save this as a template as well. So you want to go to File, Save As, and you'll see a folder here called Templates. You're going to click on that. We're going to go to Minimal, and then we want to create a new folder. We're going to name that Hip Hop, and go ahead and copy that because you're going to use that a couple times here. Alright, then you want to open the Hip Hop folder. You want to rename your FLP Hip Hop and save it. It's not going to load until you close, but we also have some other things to do to it before we load it completely. As you see here, these have pictures and descriptions. You can use any picture that you want to for your particular template. Just go to Google search, find you an image, and if you don't have Photoshop to resize it, I use a site called picresize.com, and the size you want is 64 by 64 pixels in PNG format. So how you use Pic Resize is you're going to choose File, and I already have an image that I like to use, and we're going to hit Continue, and that's my image there, and we want to resize it. Go down to number 2 and go to Custom Size, and we want 64. Make sure you change it to pixels by 64 pixels. Scroll down towards the bottom, and we want to change this to PNG, and I'm done. Resize my picture. Okay, and then you want to save that to your computer, so hit Save to Disk, and we want to save it in C drive, Program Files, Image Line, FL Studio, Data, Projects, Templates, Minimal, and then we're going to go back into that hip hop folder, and we're actually going to name this Icon, capital I, lowercase c-o-n, and that's very important that you name it exactly like that. Okay, and then we're going to save it. The next thing we're going to do is go back to that folder, C drive, Program Files, Image Line, FL Studio, Data, Projects, Templates, Minimal, and what we're going to do is go into, pick a folder, it doesn't matter, empty is what I'm going to use, and we want to copy this NFO file. Copy it, and then go back a step and go back into your hip hop folder and paste that file. Now this is what's going to bring it all together. It's going to link your title with your picture, and you can add a description to it. So we want to open that up, double clicking it. As you can see, it says description, and we're just going to call it My Custom Layout or something like that. And the reason I told you to name it that picture ICON, capital ICON, because this is what's going to link all that together. So you want to make sure it has this name right here. Then you want to go to File and you want to save it. Close that out. And let's go ahead and rename that NFL file to hip hop as well. And there you have your project, the description linking to your picture. Once you're finished with that, you can close this out. In order, as you can see here, File, New Template is still not there. You need to close FL Studio. Having some technical difficulties. Okay, and then you want to reopen FL Studio. And if you go to File, New from Template, you'll see right down here you have hip hop, my custom layout, and the picture that you chose. And this is how you create an FL Studio template. I hope you learned something new. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Later.